Why, hello. So, it's August 1st, which means Heartbound Update Day, and I'm actually going to get to update it this month, because nothing happened that stopped me from working, which is great. So, first things first, we've got our patch notes over here. Ooh, now, look, there they are, patch notes. So, as per usual, we still can't update the Russian language. The war is still happening, so there's nothing we can do about that. I always put this disclaimer up there for our Russian fans. Sorry we haven't updated yet. Our translator lives in Moscow. Nothing I can really do about that. For new content, we have Sheldon's storyline has been finished and implemented, so that's actually this right here. So all of Sheldon's dialogue for this scene is completely done. It's a pretty massive amount of stuff, so if we go into here and look at the actual dialogue itself, I think we're sitting at close to... It's about 171 lines of dialogue, which is a lot. It's actually like one of the larger rooms in the game, which is huge. And there's a ton of different paths for this. So we've got paths for the way that you've acted throughout Animus. There's paths for the way that you act in this cutscene. There's paths for the things that you do, like the way that you act around the Mossbacks in general. And these are going to set up for the upcoming scene with the Mossbacks and Ramul and Remy. So that should be a lot of fun. It actually should be really good. I'm happy where this is now, and it actually took me quite a long time to build this. And I talked about this a bit in the patch notes, but basically the thing is I was trying to write a character that has a perspective on life that is different from my own to such a degree that it was actually pretty tough to write for. Like, this is my first narrative game. Before this, I just played Dungeons & Dragons, and I wrote narratives for Dungeons & Dragons, so I'm used to making a lot of different characters and doing things like that, but writing one that is so far outside of my own way of handling things, it's been weird. It's been weird and challenging, right? So I've learned a lot while doing this, which is good, so I'll be better at it in the future. But yeah, they have ideas and behaviors far outside what is normal to me. To help out with this, I talk to a lot of people that I know that have similar feelings to these characters. The more that I learn about people, the easier it is to write a facsimile of them effectively. So basically, I just talk to people. I learned about them. I learned how they see perspectives, and then I can write a character that it emulates them, right? And if you're struggling in writing, I implore you, do the same thing. It's so helpful. It's so useful to do this, and it helped me a lot. So, yeah, now we'll have this character, which is quite cool. Outside of that, I fixed a number of different bugs. The Heartbound font is no longer haunted, so the Heartbound font had a lot of, weird invisible data on it, which was breaking the game, but didn't make itself apparent until the latest build of GameMaker, which I didn't expect that to be a thing, but it took a couple of days to fix. It was super annoying, because there's 300 plus characters in the Heartbound font. Shelly and Sheldon no longer vibrate off the screen when angry. Thanks for turning this one in. This was a bug from you guys, where basically when they were angry at each other, they were just slightly off the bottom of the screen, and that's fixed now. The French translation has had a pass to add correct accent marks. So if I go over to GitHub real fast, we have a huge amount of French translation. It's actually enormous. So this was not a small amount of work. It's actually massive. You can see it's tons and tons and tons of updates across the entire game. So, French community, I hope you enjoy this. Now all of our C's have little tails on them, which is the extent of French that I know, which is none. So, I hope that is helpful. I hope that that's good. For native French speakers, they said that this made the language feel more natural and feel good. So there's quite a lot of changes in here beyond just those little accent marks. There's a lot of little stuff all over the place. But the patch for this for French is enormous. It's actually huge. It took about a week to get everything in perfectly and to fix it. So that's done. And then it's no longer possible to break a text box in the Iron Mines. So somebody found a way to, in the Iron Mines, which is the mines after Emilio, they could walk away and the text would stay on screen. And I fixed this now because it was really weird looking to be able to walk on top of a text box. But what it taught me, which is really interesting, is I could use that in narrative later, because I hadn't been doing that. And now I have a new weird tool out of a strange bug. So thank you for turning that in. And of course, I fixed the pixel on the volume slider that you guys keep reporting. So that definitely shouldn't be a bug anymore or an issue ever again. So, and that's it. That's all the stuff for Heartbound, and I hope to see you guys next month, and have a good time. And also, before I leave, join the Discord. It's discord.gg/piratsoftware. There's 5,000 of us in there. And go to the stream, which is twitch.tv/piratsoftware, and that's where I stream every day. So I do it from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. PST on the daily. So see you guys there. Bye.